Morning, and we're on our final week of sharing the live workouts, and I've just realized that my camera is a little bit weird, but what I might do is just turn it a little bit so you can see me. Close up, close up, close up. There we go. Okay, so let's start. So come to standing, tune in, get a sense of how you're feeling and how you are in your mind and body. So I have a new microphone on today, so I'm hoping that you can all hear me. Fingers crossed, otherwise you're just going to be going with miming. So just tune in, notice how you're feeling, notice how the body's feeling. And then we're going to wake up, because I always find this a great way to start, is to inhale, bring your arms up, push up through the heels of the hands, and really open the eyes wide. As you do this, really press the feet into the floor. So contract the thigh muscles and then lift the front hip bones up, lengthen through the back of the body. Keep reaching up through the heels of the hands. Keep the eyes wide open. Then turn the hands, the fingertips so they're pointing out, and really straighten through the elbows. Try and lift up the bottom of the rib cage so you lengthen through the waist. Try not to flare the rib cage. Keep the front of the rib cage dropping down so you're lengthening through the back. Try not to hold the breath. Keep breathing the whole way through. Keep reaching up, keep reaching up. Spread the fingers, spread the fingers. Whoa. And then slowly drop the arms down, shoulder height. Push out, palms of the hands. Keep the eyes wide open. Sink the shoulder blades down the back. Keep the hips lifted, keep the legs on. Turn the hands down, push through the backs of the hands. Keep breathing. If you feel like you need to do a few sighs, then do a few sighs. And again. Taking one more breath in. And then exhale. I'm just going to check you're getting the sound. You're cracking. Crackling. Okay, shall I change this? Ooh, that's not good, is it? Hold on. Let's change it. Should we change the mic? I don't think I can change the microphone. Oh dear. Better now. Great. Thank you, Alex. If it goes again, let me know. I've just put it in I've just secured the the connection. Okay, so from here, what we're going to do is start straight off with the lymph. So just come to the top of the clavicle on the left side and rub. So rub, 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 and then tap it out. Then go to the other side and do the same. And then tap it out. And then go underneath the ear, same thing, down the side of the neck, rub it and tap. And the other side, rub and tap. Come to just where the chest meets the shoulder, and again, so we're starting straight away with awakening the lymphatic points because I want to work a little bit on the stretching. Tap it out. And then go to the other side, same thing. And tap it out. Then come to just the base of the sternum and the navel and rub. And tap it out. And then come to the inner groins and rub. And then tap it out. Come to the backs of the knees. Rub. And tap it out. And then the inside ankle. So just below the ankle and above the heel. Rub. And tap. And then the other side. Rub. And tap. and then the bouncing. So now we've stimulated the points. You're just going to work with the bounce. So allowing the heels to jump up and down. You can actually just do this with your knees. You don't have to lift the heels if you don't want to, but actually by lifting the heels, you get that little bang as well through the heels. So allow your breath to really flow. And if you feel like you need to take a breath out through the mouth in doing that. Continue to breathe. Have a little bounce around. And then come to standing, tune in. So we've already woken up the body. So what I want you to do, elbows straight, just circle through the wrists. Keep the eyes wide open the whole way through this. So we're not closing the eyes. Eyes really wide open. Work through the wrists. And then with the elbows. So we know this. Just warming up through the joints. And then what I want you to do is to bring the arms up like so. So we're going to open them. So one arm comes up. So you can do the mirror opposite to me, doesn't matter. And one arm is down. Drop the shoulder blades down, take a breath in. And then as you exhale, you're going to guide the arms over in a different direction. Then you're going to inhale, come back, change sides. Then you're going to exhale, go to the opposite side. What's happening here? She's saying, having streaming problems. It looks all right this end. And then come around this. Normally they tell me, Alex, but it looks like it's all right this way. So hopefully everybody is not having streaming problems this side. Normally YouTube tells me, and I see a little sign that comes up. It did that last week. Reach over and then come back and then go again, reach over and then come back. Come back to the center, and then all we're going to do is you're going to bend one leg. As you bend one leg, let the hip lift up and then go to the other side and then do the same. So we're just going to work on opening from one side to the other. So we slowly drop down, bring the hip closer to the rib cage and just go from one side to the other slowly. We normally do this quickly, but we're just working up and opening up the side body. So keep moving. And then we're going to bring the arms up again. So we're going to inhale, lift the chest, roll the upper arms up, and then exhale, bring it back and look down towards the floor. So we're going to inhale, lift up, open up through the chest. Exhale, take it down the other way. Lift it up, open up through the chest. Exhale, drop it down. And again, inhale, lift it up. Exhale, drop it down. One more time, inhale, lift up. Exhale, drop it down. Drop the arms all the way down and just shake that out. So shake out through the shoulders. Keep smiling, keep the eyes wide open. And then what we're going to do, bring the arms up again. And one arm is going to be the palm on the left hand is going to go down and the right hand is going to go up. So what we're going to do, we're going to inhale and you're going to inhale, then you're going to exhale and reach over to one side and turn that palm up. We're going to inhale, turn, then exhale, reach. Inhale, turn, exhale, reach. Inhale, turn, exhale, reach. Inhale, turn, exhale, reach. Inhale, turn, exhale, reach. Then bring both arms up. Inhale, reach the arms up. And as you exhale, bring the arms all the way down and shake it out. So once again, just shaking through the body. Bounce up and down on the heels. And just notice if the upper body feels a little bit more alive now. So we're opening up through the stretches and now coming through the waist. So slowly start to circle Keeping the legs straight, so we start to circle around through the legs. And then the opposite way. Try and relax the upper body. Try not to hold anything too tense. Just mobilizing through. And then come to standing, and then you can hold on if you need to for this. And all I want you to do is to explore bringing the leg forward and back. So we're just going to swing the leg. So you want to find, you might want to hold onto the wall, or if your balance is really good this morning, you can just use your balance, but otherwise hold a wall and just lengthen through this leg. Just let it swing forward and back. And then the other side, so we go to the other side. Again, swing through the joint. Swing through the joint. And guess what we're going to do next? It's going to go side to side. So keep breathing. And then we're going to go to the other side. And this is what we're going to do. You're going to bring the leg out, bring it across. And this is where we challenge our balance. So if you want to hold on, you can do. I'm going to just use my arms to swing around and just challenge that balance. So this is like a football kick. No, somebody would probably say this is not a football kick. Not that I've ever played football. Go to the opposite side, do the same thing. Challenge that balance. And just enjoy wobbling around. It's good for the system, good for proprioception. Good. So we just kick the leg through. And then come back to the center and circle around the hips. And just notice if those hips feel a little bit easier now as we circle around. I know mine do. And then get a little bit freestyle so we can bend the legs as we circle around. And then coming into a bit of a stretch here. So what I'd like you to do, you're going to take that left leg behind the right leg. Take all the weight onto that back leg. Keep the front leg solid and bent. Not too much weight on it. Then inhale, lift up, left arm. Take the hand behind the head. Press the head back into the hand and relax your right arm down. Lift the hips up here. Drop the tailbone down. Push your back foot into the floor. Try not to flare the ribs. Soften the eyes, soften the jaw. And then as you exhale, slowly bring that arm all the way back. Change sides. Same thing. Shift the hips out, all the weight onto that back leg. Keep the front leg soft. Inhale, lift the arm up. Take the hand behind the back of the head. Press the back of the head into the hand. Rib cage drop down. Hips lifted up. Tailbone down. Relax that left arm. Tune in and don't push it. Don't push anything. This wants to just be like a kiss to the body. Just a gentle opening up. And then as you inhale, come back up to the center. Relax the arm down and again, circle through the body. Come back to the center. Bring your hands behind the head. If that's okay, if that's difficult for you to do, you can cross your arms across your chest. But if you can, press the back of the hand. Try and bring your the tip of the nose in line with the navel. Have your feet hip width apart, and you're going to inhale. And as you exhale, rotate the belly button, the sternum, and the chest. You don't want to try and rotate all the way around. Keep your hips pretty stable. Inhale back to the center. Exhale. Sense that you're rotating from inside. So it's almost like you're rotating the esophagus and come back. So we're just going to do that a couple of times. The exhale, rotate. Keep the hips facing forward. And then exhale, go back the other way. Try not to stick the bottom out here. Keep the tailbone just lengthened so you're not arching through that lower back. One more time. Ooh, yeah. Inhale, come back to the center. This time, relax your arms down. Inhale, as you exhale, turn so that you're over your right leg. And then all we're going to do, draw the chin in and slowly roll down with your hands either side of that right leg. Bring yourself back to the center. Then you're going to inhale, knees bent, come all the way up to the center. Then you're going to exhale, turn to the opposite side, drop your hands down either side, come back to the center, inhale, come all the way up. One more time each side. Exhale, turn, drop all the way down. Keep the knees bent if that feels better for the back, but especially knees bent as you draw yourself back up. And do that one more time. Gently, gently, gently. Keep the knees bent. You know your body better than me. And then inhale, come all the way up to the center. And once again, just circle through the hips. And just notice how that feels. So we've done a few more stretches this morning. Okay, and now just that shake out. So start with one hand. Wiggle through the hand. Try and shake the muscles off the bone. All the way up into the shoulder. Release all the way down the arm. Come to the other side. Same thing. All the way down. Keep going. All the way down. Then come in to shoulder area, chest. See if you can shake that out. All the way through the back. See if you can get your bottom shaking as well. You can probably hear my breathing all over the place. So just make sure you keep breathing. It might sound a bit funny because you're shaking. And then just shake one leg. So just bounce up and down on the supporting leg as you turn the heel of the opposite leg. Try and keep the arms really relaxed, the shoulder, the face, the pelvic floor region. Then change sides, do the same on the opposite side. And you may feel, and I do this, that you may feel that one side has more coordination than the other. So bounce up and down. Good. And then just go bending and straightening one leg and let your body completely relax. Let the body go from one side to the other. Keep smiling. Keep your eyes wide open. Tune in. And then go fast with the legs and try and make that vibration go right up into the neck and shoulders. And again, take a breath in. And then we're just going to do a little tap out. So up from the palm of the hand on one side, all the way up the arm, take it down the back, underneath the arm, down through the side of the torso. Other side, start at the palm, all the way down the outside, underneath the arm, then around the back of the neck. So around the back of the neck, keep the eyes wide open, back of the skull, top of the head, around the sides of the head, forehead, and the eyes lightly. Keep the eyes wide open, cheeks, jaw, underneath the jaw, and just brush down through the front of the throat. Then the back of the neck, you can do that with one hand just around the top. And then around the top of the chest. Be careful of my microphone. And then around the rib cage, the belly, around through the lower abdomen. Relax as you do this. Try not to tense as you bring that soft fist to the area. Around the sides of the torso, the back of the body, around the sacrum, and then down the outer edges of the legs. Tops of the feet, then up the inner edges. Over the hips, down the backs of the legs. Tops of the feet again, and then up through the shins, through the thighs, and then give your feet a stamp. So stamp through the feet. And actually give them a slap. So just do 3 slaps on each side. And then do 3 slaps in hands. And then shake it out again. Oh, and then brush it down. Brush across the face, the back of the neck, back of the head, down the neck, down the legs. And, oh, clear off through the face. Oh, and then clear around you, clear the air. I haven't done that for a while, but mine feels like it needs a bit of clearing. So clear the air around you. All around the head, clear it out and really have the intention that you're clearing the space around you. Oh, and then gently come to stand, feet hip width apart, lengthen the legs down, lift the hips up slightly, reach the crown of the head up towards the ceiling, tip of the nose, draw it back so it's in line with the navel, relax the arms, and then inhale, lift the arms high, exhale, drop them down. Inhale, come back up the center. Exhale, slowly down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, slowly down. Inhale, up the center. Exhale, down. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, drop down. Just allow your body to soften, to bend the knees slightly. Tune in. Mostly, see if you can feel more of your body. We spend most of our days just rushing from one thing to the other. And right now, we're just stopping, settling into feeling our body. This amazing vehicle. And then gently place your hands over your heart, whether that's the physical heart or the heart chakra. Allow a big cheesy grin, and in your mind 3 times, repeating the word, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, well, hopefully that was okay and the mic stopped crackling and you had I didn't have streaming issues this end, which is a first because last week I did. So hopefully you got a bit of a good shakeout, and I will see you for the final one for a while on Thursday morning at 8. Thank you for joining. Lots of love.